Sorry.
So then I get your BlackBerry and call all your friends. Would you hook me up with any of your friends? How about that? How about all your friends come over? And I walk in from basketball practice, right?
Yeah.
And I get in there, and you have like 5 friends over. And you guys just finished a pillow fight in your underwear.
Okay.
Just kidding. You know,
we're having a slumber party, and they're like,
yes.
Who's this guy? Like,
Yeah. Well, you're like, it's my new stepbrother.
Yeah, and they'd be like, he's hot. I'd be like, no, he's not, but really, I think you're hot. And I'm like, stay away from him, bitches.
Now you got the fantasy. So I come. Okay, so look, they're like, oh, he's cute. Invite him to hang out with us, right?
Right. And so I'm like, well, I do it because my friends are making me. And they're like, but really, I want to hang out with you. And
right. So
like,
I put on some.
Well, would you like to hang out with me? My girlfriend's by the pool.
Yes. So I'm hanging out with you guys, and like your best friend, who's super hot, is kind of like, definitely like putting the moves on me. You know? And what are you thinking?
I'm like, all right, I better act fast or she's going to have him.
So, yeah, exactly. So everybody leaves, and then it's just you and I.
Uh-huh.
And what happens?
I don't know. You tell me.
So then you're like, Will, listen, I don't know how to say this, and I don't want to deny my feelings, but I just would like to kiss you.
And see if anything happens.
Yeah, and that's it, just a little kiss.
Yeah.
And I'm like, Janelle, I can't deny that I would never have had the confidence to verbalize that. But I don't think it's unreasonable at all, and I kind of feel the same way.
Uh-huh.
So then what happens?
So then we kiss.
So you give me a kiss. And a little kiss, like you give me a little kiss, and at first it's like a little kiss. And then we're like, that was nice. Just nice. Brother and sister.
Yeah. And then we realize we're like, oh, fuck,
No, we don't. No, we don't realize that yet. Okay. So then we're like, there's one nice little kiss, and then we're like,
oh, and then gradually it gets like more and more. And
yeah,
we're like,
well, it's like one nice little kiss.
We'll be like having dinner, we're playing footsie at the table. Right. And
while the family's there?
Yeah, and it'll be like, your house will be like, I'm always over there.
Always.
Like, always.
Okay, then like, you're like, okay, 2 weeks go by.
Right.
And you're like, that we really shouldn't do that because it was weird. And I'm like,
and then
definitely.
one night I knock on your bedroom door and I'm like, Will, can I just sleep next to you?
Please.
I don't want to try anything, but I'm just scared I had a bad nightmare.
Yeah, and I'm like, of course. I'm like, let me hold you.
Okay.
So I just hold you. Platonic spoon. Sorry. Just platonic spoon. You wake up the next day and you're like, I'm like, that was so awesome.
Yeah.
Like, it was really fun. But we go to high school. Mm-hmm. So now we go to college.
No, we're in high school.
Cool, we're in high school. Awesome. We're in high school, and your friend, who's your best friend, comes up to you, and she's like, Janelle, like, it's the Sadie Hawkins dance, and I want to ask your brother. I want to ask your stepbrother. I want to ask your brother, and you're like, he's my stepbrother, because you're like, worried about it. And what do you say?
I say, well, let me talk to him, and I'll see what's going on, if he's up to date yet or whatever. So
then we form an alliance, and you're like, look, I'm going to take your friend who's actually gay, and you take my friend. Oh, sorry, just kidding. You're like, you take Nate. Nate's
no, I come and talk to you, and I knock on your door, and you're doing like homework.
Okay, I'm doing homework.
Well,
you're like, Will,
I got to ask you something.
Okay.
Brittany wants to go to the dance with you.
And I'm going to be like, Brittany, you're your hot friend.
Yeah.
And I'm going to be like,
well, and that was over the first night we were hanging out.
Right. And I'm going to be like, oh, she's adorable, but there's someone else I'd rather go with.
Really? Who?
I mean, like, don't tell mom or dad, but please don't tell mom or dad, but I kind of have a crush on you.
Really? I have a crush on you too. Then we kiss again.
Oh, definitely. Okay, then we kiss again. And then you're like, well, so then you're like,
well, like, let's work out a way where we can like take maybe dates to the dance, but we'll still be together at the dance.
So you don't want to hurt Brittany.
I'll take your best friend, you take my best friend.
Nate. You take Nate.
Okay.
I'm just trying to make him fit in.
Okay, I'll take Nate and you take Brittany.
Fine, so Brittany. But then we confide in Nate. We have to tell him because, like, you're like, Nate. Okay, what do you tell Nate?
I'd say, Nate, look, I really, really like my stepbrother. I know it's wrong.
What's he gonna say? What's he gonna say?
He's gonna be like,